Countless devices are connected through wireless mediums, and all of those phones, sensors, and smart home networks are putting increasing pressure on the radio frequency, or RF spectrum. Right now, the spectrum is divided into exclusively licensed bands. The Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, otherwise known as DARPA, is looking at how to accelerate a shift from the century-old licensing process to a more efficient system, where spectrum sharing is incentivized.
AT&T buys the spectrum, and they have the exclusive right. Nobody can infringe on their spectrum. So what they're envisioning, something called dynamic spectrum access. So basically, instead of having that rigid framework of each one has its own territory, you're allowed to share spectrum.
DARPA set up a competition unlike any other. The Syracuse University graduate students and undergraduates on the Air Orange team are working to develop a software radio network that can efficiently transmit data wirelessly, not by pushing other data aside, but helping machines learn how to share the road.
If you put up a radio right here, right, without telling it anything, it can work with any other radios in the area without interfering in them. So everyone, even let's say your Wi-Fi access point, even your garage door openers, can still share the spectrum in an efficient way. If we develop a radio in such a way that is mindful to other radios, right, there shouldn't be a big problem if other radios do the same thing, right? It's sort of this utopia idea.
Air Orange is one of just 30 teams selected for Phase 1 of the Spectrum Collaboration Challenge. On December 13th, their software will be put into an environment called the Coliseum that emulates data and different transmission environments. To advance, their system has to be able to perform well, not only by delivering their own data, but to do so in a manner that helps other teams to achieve the same. The biggest challenge is that they have to do so completely unaware of who other teams are and how their radio networks operate.
We're forbidden to talk to any other teams that participate in the collaboration. So it's sort of like a blind test, right? You just throw a radio in there, into the environment. And the goal is to, I don't know any other radios in this environment, but I'll be able to figure out a way to effectively and efficiently collaborate with them to share the limited spectrum.
It's a different way to look at competition. The winning teams will not crush their opponents. Instead, they'll be the most collaborative with them.
It's not you win, other people lose. It's more you win, and other people win, so we both benefit.
It doesn't make sense to hurt other team. You're essentially hurting yourself, right? The goal is to figure out a solution to share this common resource.
The interdisciplinary Air Orange team is made up of electrical engineering and computer science students. They've been participating in a series of scrimmages to test their radio software.
Every scrimmage has a deadline at midnight on Sunday, which basically the weekend before is going to be crazy.
The final competition will be held in 2019. The winning team will receive a grand prize of $2 million.